Alright YouTube, so this video today we are making and doing something slightly different. I got the R5 Mark II here with the wireless transmitter that I actually talked about last time. I did a video on that. If you didn't watch it, I'll link it in the video description there. You can check it out. And the camera output is being wirelessly pushed out to there. Yes, I know I need one of those cords that actually is coiled and short, and that would work really perfect out in the field if you wanted to just shoot while you're shooting birds or whatever. And if you guys want to be able to see sort of the EVF. So nonetheless, what is this video about? Welcome back to Wide Open Wednesdays, and this is episode 2. Before we get into the episode, the video from yesterday, TTL Tuesday, has been put on the private setting for now until the 26th, I believe, of August, because Viltrox apparently let me know that the lens actually officially releases on the 26th, which, you know, they didn't send it initially when they sent the lens over, so that's my bad. But if you ordered the lens and you got it, good, enjoy it, and you know, for the others to watch that entire in-depth review, they're gonna have to wait till the 26th, where I'll make it public again, and you'll be able to see it. Nonetheless, let's get into Wide Open Wednesday. So the R5 II is here. I was able to mount the original R6 small rig cage onto the R5 Mark II. You can see it's on there and it fits. You just have to remove these two little pins that are down here. You just have to remove them because Canon apparently moved the pins. So if you have an R5 and you have the grip, I didn't try it, but I don't think that grip will actually fit on here anymore on the new camera. And then obviously you have the vents here, and then you have a full-size HDMI on this. So with that, I am going to talk about on Wide Open Wednesday today. Let's talk about two things. One thing that I think I'm glad that Canon did. I made a video probably about 4 years ago. I don't know if that did it, but something got into them that made them think a little bit, and they brought back something into this camera that they haven't had for a long time. And I'm super excited because they've not put that into any of their mirrorless cameras until this one. So I don't have the R1, so I can't tell if it does. I'm pretty sure it does. And then we'll talk about one thing that it's kind of quirky. So, you know, to me, and again, I might be being nitpicky a little bit, but, you know, I have to say a couple of things that I think Canon should have thought about, or they need to think about certain things that they need to possibly consider in a firmware update because of the choices they made on this body, the way it is. Having said that, they're not getting a free pass either. Image quality, it's already outstanding. Don't believe me? Go check out my Instagram, 247 Media Group Photography, and check it out. Anyway, all I can tell you at this point with this camera is it truly is a charm. Compared to the first one, if you think this is just a minor update, I'm sorry, but you're a fool. It's not. This is not even the same damn camera. Wait till you look into it and you use that autofocus. You thought the previous one was good? Your mind's gonna blow how good it is. It is beyond comprehension how good it is, and how good it is with distracting things happening, and it still nails that subject no matter what happens. It's really good. So Jared Poland, if you're watching, you were absolutely spot on, and you were not exaggerating. I have tried it. In one day I shot over 750 shots without even trying. It is pretty amazing what it can do. Anyway, regardless, enough of that. Let's just get into what they brought back and sort of what they should have considered doing slightly differently. And then let me address the battery right now. if you bought this camera for $4,300 and you don't have $79 for the battery and you're bitching because you want to buy a $39 aftermarket battery, then honestly pack up this camera, put it back in the box, send it back to wherever you bought it, because there are thousands and thousands of people waiting to get that camera, and you can literally take a flying leap. This is how pathetic it's gotten. Oh, I can't shoot 4K 60 without the new battery. And just get the new battery. It already comes with one. Order another one. It's only $80. What's $80 of 4,300? It's not even 10% of the value of the freaking camera. What are you bitching about? But I bought 10 of the other batteries. Who asked you to buy 10 of the other batteries? Maybe you should have waited till this camera came out before buying so many batteries. Maybe you should have bought 10 of these. Or maybe we should have bought 4 of these for the price that you paid for 10 of the others. Whatever, right? To each its own. You pick your own poison. But I am glad Canon has done what it's done. This is almost getting to the point where we're sitting there saying to a car brand, like you buy a car and a new iteration of your car comes out, hey, you better make sure that I can take out my old battery and put it in here. I want it backwards compatible. You wouldn't do that. This is what it's going to be for Canon for the next 4 years with this camera. Why would they stick to a battery that actually came out in 2001? 2005. Why? It's a 30-year-old battery design. They've gone to a long, big change here from 7.4 volts to 8.2 or something like that. It's almost like 1 additional watt of power going to this camera, right, to do the functions that it does. And if you have a problem with that, then you don't deserve the camera. Honestly, I don't give a shit if you got the money. Stop being a damn miser. It's like buying a Mercedes-Benz and putting 87 octane gas in there. Well, what are you doing? It requires premium fuel. It says premium fuel. It requires a premium battery. Put the shit in. I'm being very blunt in this video. I hate being this way. But all of you guys need to think about it. And stop making dumbass videos every 5 minutes. Oh, the battery's not good enough. Oh my God, Nikon screwed this up and Sony screwed that up. Who cares? What did you screw up? Show me one of your shots that's worth looking at. You can see mine. Well, where's yours? What are you doing with this stuff? Stop blaming the brand all the time. Look inwards and you'll see where the problem is. It ain't the brand, it's you. Seriously, no one meaning no brand has anything even remotely effing close for $4,300 that touches this camera today on what it has in there. C-Log 2, 8K60, yeah, okay, the Z8 can do X, Y, and Z. Banding issue, this issue, that issue after issue. Is this a perfect camera? No. Autofocus, beyond comprehension. In-camera upscaling, incredible. I haven't even gotten to that part yet. C-Log 2 now, it's pretty amazing. Zebras, waveforms, histograms, it's got it all in there. And it's got all the codecs from the C400 in here. And the C400 is not even in the hands of people yet. People don't even have it. I already have all the codecs inside the C400 in here. And you have a problem with a $79 battery? Come on, man. I'm pretty sure you're probably the same person that's going to go buy the cheapest CFast Express Type B card that's actually going to heat because it's made out of shitty metal. The heat on these cameras, including the Nikon cameras, all these other cameras, it's not the camera. It's the memory card that gets hot. They make iridium memory cards made out of iridium. Iridium is the same material used for spark plugs in cars where there's a lot of heat. Buy those. They cost 4 times as much as the crappy cards. I guarantee you won't have an overheating problem. The problem ain't the brand, it's you. You want it to perform like a $50,000, cinema camera, yet you want to stick garbage on the side of it and then blame the camera for it. It'd be on me. Wide Open Wednesdays can go haywire. If you're having heartburn and anything that I said, come back tomorrow for Therapy Thursday, and we'll talk about it. All right, we'll continue some of this. With that, I'm going to jump in. Let's get the camera on, and let's go ahead and pop this guy on here like that, and you should be able to see it, and you should be able to see me on the bottom right. I am not connected to any wires. I'm not cheating. You can see what this camera is doing right now. You can see behind here. You can see yourself being filmed right there. Okay? Having said that, let's talk about what am I talking about. So, inside the autofocus menu, first tab, which is up here, that you're seeing up on the screen, AF operation. So it has single shot. It has all these different things in here. Guess what they brought back from the DSLR days? AI focus. Well, what does that mean? Ooh, that hasn't been there in a mirrorless camera. This is something that I have used for 20 some odd years. Absolutely love it. And they got rid of it in all of their cameras, and now it's back, and I am super stoked. What does it do? It does this. When you're in AI focus, as long as you don't have pre-capture on, once it will do a single shot focus and it will lock on, right? And you can take a shot. But did you see like how I moved the camera a little bit and it started to move? So it locks on, and the moment you move away from it and it detects like you've moved or the subject has moved, it goes into the servo mode on its own. This is very, very helpful. I'm going to give you a scenario where, let's say you have a bride. You're photographing a bride. You got her locked on. Okay, let's say that's the bride. She locked on, right? And all of a sudden she gets up. Someone walks into the room and she starts moving. What does the camera do? It starts tracking her without you doing a thing. Why do you do that? When you shoot fast lenses, 1.4, 1.2 lenses, rather than leaving it on AI servo for eyes, it's better to do single shot and nail that focus and hold it there. But if the subject moves, and if you have AI focus, like what I have enabled here, bam, what does it do? It tracks, so you never miss the shot, and you never miss the focus. We've had this on our DSLRs forever, and they took it away. And guess what they did? They brought it back. Thank you, Canon. Whoever the heck it is at Canon that was doing this and brought this back, hats off to you. I have been missing that on all of my mirrorless cameras. Now what I need you to do is put that back on the R7. Because the birds that sit on a branch, all you birders, right, that sit on a branch, you start off taking the shot or locking the focus, single shot, and if that bird takes off, it starts to track it. It's perfect. Put it back in there, and that's what that is. My pet peeve, and then I'll end this video very quickly, is we've got an on button here. I'm going to come back to just this guy here. Here we are. Yeah. So the photo video switches here and the power on off buttons here. I wish you did what you did with the R7 here, because one button turns it on, puts it in photo mode, move it one more time, video, photo, it's just one finger operation, one thumb operation. Now I have to do this nonsense. And with adding this switch here, it also took away the functionality here onto this little button to be able to program between photo and video. I can only go into video on this, whatever is programmed into custom function P3 in video, it will do that. Yeah, it's fine. It could be a workaround for now. But Canon, what the heck? Put that back in here, please. You know, like it was on the original R5. I get the button. But if you have this button programmed to actually switch between video and stills, then it should override this switch no matter what position it's on. And that should be a menu related item, which I should be able to do. If you can do that, I would greatly appreciate it. I think many people would, because we've gotten so used to using it that way, and it's very fast. This right here, double hand jobber, It's not a deal breaker, but it's a pain in the ass. And I think you kind of effed it up a little bit. That could have been better thought. I get it, you did it because of the R6 Mark II and this and that. But seriously, most people shooting an R5, their biggest complementary camera that they're going to have in their bag is going to be the R7 in there. Now they're going to do that. So that's just my take on it. Especially if you're a bird and wildlife type of person, you're not going to buy an R6 Mark II. If you have an R5, there's no need. I mean, you might as well just shoot the R5, call it a day. A couple of other things. The camera is fantastic. Build quality is outstanding. I'm having a blast. And a lot of videos coming your way where you'll be able to see the EVF wirelessly transferred so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So with that, like, subscribe, be nice to each other. I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday, Wide Open Wednesday, episode 2. And tomorrow is Therapy Thursday. So if you're having heartburn about something, show up tomorrow and I will pick a topic that's hot and pressing for this week and we'll talk about it. With that, I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you.